What's up guys, Anthony from Duramax Tuner, and today we're going through something that's near and dear to my heart. What are our top 5 modifications for your LLY Duramax? Now, I've got a couple things laid out on the table here, a couple behind the camera that you're not going to see, but what we want to do is we want to go through, show you modifications that we recommend, whether you just picked up a truck, your buddy sold it to you, your grandpa gave you one, you bought one, whatever the case is. All right, first modification, easy, basic, you see everybody talking about it, custom EFI Live Tuning. Now what I've got here in my hand is our EFI Live Auto Cal that we brand the Spade. It's our custom tuning here at DuramaxTuner.com. Now the Spade is super nice, it's all customized specifically to your truck. So whether your truck is totally stock, you've got some bolt-on modifications, maybe you've already got a few things here that we're doing in the kit, we can customize and adjust the tune specifically for your truck. So again, the big thing, we can do single tunes, switch on the fly. If you go on the forums, you're going to see everybody telling you you need EFI Live, you need a DSP5. Well, that's it right here, customized for your truck. So the reason why we have this on the list as a #1 modification, obvious, right? Everybody talks about horsepower, torque, more fun with the truck. Well, that's not everything that goes into it. Yes, with the switch on the fly or single tunes, you're going to see improved horsepower, improved torque, but the big thing is drivability, right? Everyone talks about what are some of the biggest problems with these trucks. Dead pedal, just lack of power, especially on an 04.5, 05 truck where they're still early on in the development. These trucks aren't making 400 plus horsepower like they are in the newer ones. So we want to be able to improve the throttle response, widen that torque curve so where you're making your power is spread more throughout the RPM band, giving you a more efficient running and driving truck. Not to mention, if you drive proper, you may be able to squeeze a little bit of mileage out of that. All right, modification #2, the S&B LLY Intake Elbow. A very heavy duty and a great add-on to your truck. Something also that's super nice is it doesn't require any other modifications. You don't need to have tuning on the truck, you don't need to have anything else. You can run this on a stock intake. So the reason behind this, we've done several videos before. The stock elbow on the LLY, super restrictive. I think Nick said he doesn't know why or if the guy even kept his job at GM after designing the piece. But as you can see here, we have a nice big opening. It's a very smooth bend. The intake's going to come in here and it goes right to the face of the turbocharger. It's a super heavy duty piece, bolts up perfectly. And the reason we have that is the stock elbow has a very sharp bend and it's very small. When we're talking about these trucks, tuning is going to help improve the overall drivability and efficiency, but we want to make sure we have fresh, clean air coming into the truck. So that's where even pairing it with a full S&B intake system onto this elbow is one, going to help clean up some of that smoke on a stock truck, clean up the power band and make it more efficient, just make the truck more fun to drive, just on that elbow alone. All right, modification #3, fuel rail plug. What we commonly see on the LLY trucks is low fuel rail pressure codes. Now what we have here is a hardened plug from PVE where we can help alleviate that from happening. And what the main issue is on the LLY trucks that we see is from the factory they have a relief valve that looks very similar to this already in the truck. Now it's not a hardened plug, it actually has a spring in there and over time that spring can get weak, causing low fuel rail pressure codes, whether you're beating on the truck having fun, towing heavy with it, or just wanting to cruise around in the truck. Sometimes you can get low fuel rail pressure codes over time. So what we have here, $50 part, super easy to install, 18mm nut on the back of the driver's side fuel rail. Install that and it'll help take care of your low fuel rail pressure issues. All right, modification #4, a FASS lift pump. This is almost 100% necessary on any common rail diesel truck for quite a few reasons. One, these trucks do not have a in-tank pump from the factory. So clarifying as well, when we have our low fuel rail pressure issues, the CP3 is constantly under vacuum. So it's sucking fuel from the tank and that's going to go through your fuel rails, underneath the cab, it's going to go all the way up to the motor. That over time, when you have a truck with 100, 200, 300,000 miles, that's a lot of time, a lot of wear on these components. So we introduced the FASS 165 fuel system, mounts right up by the fuel tank. It's going to pull fuel from the tank, clean it, pressurize it, send it up to the CP3 in the injectors so the truck doesn't have to work as hard. Now that not only helps with your low fuel rail pressure codes, it's going to clean your fuel, it's going to get all the dirt, debris, contaminants, because at some point we're going to have to get fuel from a station that we really didn't want to get fuel from. This is going to help clean it, pressurize it, and pull out any water that might be in there as well. Plus, FASS has killer products, great company to work with, and everything that we have on the table here, I've got on my personal 05 as well. So everything we want to get you guys set up with, we're all running on our own personal vehicles. Number 5 of one of the most important modifications you can have. This might be a little top secret. Stickers. Stickers. Everybody has to have stickers. Well, I don't care if it's your Instagram handle. You're definitely going to have some calibrated ones on there, because these will add, I believe, was 5 horsepower per sticker. You didn't hear from me, all right? But I know stickers add horsepower, they add the fun factor, they make the truck yours, and that's going to be our number 5 modification on the top 5 mods we recommend for your LLY. If you have any questions, give us a call. My name's Anthony. Phone number is 815-568-7920. We'll see you soon.